Hello guys, welcome. In this video tutorial, we're going to learn how to download apps on a laptop. So if you have a laptop or a desktop, on both machines you can follow the same process to download and install the app. In this video, I'm going to download and install 3 different applications so you will understand the process better. Now get started. Step 1. Know few basic things about your machine. As I told you before, it doesn't matter if you have a laptop or a desktop. Only thing that matters is your operating system. In this video, we will focus only on Windows based machines. So before downloading the app, you need to know few things. Press the start button and search for system information. This will bring up your system information. Here you need to note only two things. One, your operating system, and second, your processor bit. For Windows, most apps support old version of Windows, so if you have Windows 7, 8, 10 or 11, then you are good to go. And for processor bit, here you need to be little careful, because if you have 64-bit processor, then congratulations, because you can install both 32-bit and 64-bit application available out there. But if you have 32-bit or x86 based processor, then don't worry, most applications support that. You just have to download the 32-bit supported app instead of 64-bit. Now step 2, download the app. So as I mentioned before that I'm gonna install 3 different applications there, but before installing them we need to download them, right? So I'm gonna use Microsoft Edge in order to download them. You can use other web browsers like Google Chrome or Firefox, but I'm gonna use Microsoft Edge here. And here inside Google you need to search your application that you want to download, right? So I want to download VLC Media Player. Okay, and press enter, and ignore the first sponsored link or the ad link. So you need to ignore them, and you need to find the official website. So this videoland.org is the official website for VLC. So I'm gonna click on it, and here you can see the download button, and underneath this download button we have few information regarding our app, like version of our app, supported operating system, supported architecture, and the file size. So here you need to only focus on the supported operating system. We are inside a Windows machine, and after the 64-bit architecture, this PC also is based on 64 based architecture. So I can download this, but if you have a 32-bit operating system or a 32-bit based processor, then you need to click this arrow button and you can download the 32-bit using this button. You can also download for other operating systems like Mac OS, Linux, Android or other. So I'm gonna go with Windows 64-bit. So I'm gonna click this download button, and it's gonna automatically start the download. See, now it's downloading. So let it finish. Okay, that's our first application. So we have successfully downloaded our first application. So you can click on open file if you want to install it right away, or you can click on this file icon if you wanna display them inside your file explorer, but we're gonna install it later. So I'm gonna minimize it. Now download our second application. So I downloaded our first application using the official link. Now I'm gonna use third-party websites. So sometime what happens that the official website is not available, or you are not able to find your application inside Google. Let's say you are not able to find your application on Google. So in that case, what you can do, you can use third-party websites like FileHippo. Okay, it's just like a Play Store for Windows, you can say. So here you can search for a application. Let's say I want to download IDM Internet Download Manager, and here you can find your application and click on download the latest version. And here you need to be little careful because you don't want to download Opera GX. You wanna click on no thanks, I will continue. and yeah, it will download your application right away. So we downloaded our first application from the official website, second application from a third-party website, which is FileHippo, and let's download the same application from the official website. Okay, and here I'm gonna search for IDM. So this is the official website for IDM. I'm gonna click on it, and here I can click on try IDM 30 days free trial, and it's gonna download the same file. See, but the only difference is IDM 642 and this one is 641. So we got the latest file from the official website, so I recommend you to download the every application from the official website. You will get the updated version and you also get the secured version, so there's nobody who is manipulating your file. So yeah, so I always recommend you to download the exe file, this executable file, this .exe file for Windows from a reputative website or from official website, right? But if you are not able to find the official website or if you are not able to find your application anywhere, then you can go and try inside these websites, FileHippo. So now let's download our third application. So for our third application, I'm gonna download Google Chrome. So inside Google, I'm gonna search Google Chrome, enter, and here you can select the first link, official link, click on download. So we have downloaded 4 different exe file or executable files. So I'm gonna delete this third one because we got this file from third party FileHippo. So I don't like to download files from a third party website, so I'm gonna delete it. Okay, so now we have all the 3 applications, but let's say you are not able to download the exe file. So let's say I'm gonna Google VLC. So let's say you are downloading an application from Google Play Store for your Windows machine. So it's not gonna work because Play Store is for Android. So you can't click on install. Even if you sign in, you won't be able to install it because it's meant for Android devices, right? Not for Windows. So how can you make sure that you are getting results related to Windows? So in that case, what you can do, you can write your application name, okay, like VLC. Then after that, you need to write exe. This exe executable extension is only valid inside Windows machine. So using exe there, you are saying that I want to download an executable file which gonna work inside Windows. So VLC exe download. Okay, so you can tell Google that what you want. You want an application, the executable file which gonna work for your Windows machine, and you want to download that. And you can be more specific, like for Windows 7. So we'll get all the results related to your operating system, or you can also type your laptop name or brand name like for HP. So yeah, it's still gonna work if you don't write it because your operating system matters and the processor base matter. So yeah, so if you're not able to download the exe file, so write your app name, then .exe there, okay, then download, and hopefully you will be able to download the exe file. And now let's install them. So I'm gonna assume that you have downloaded your executable file or your exe file there, or you can also download the .msi. So it's still gonna work. So let's say you have downloaded your application. Now next is how to install them. So the process of installing application is a little bit different. It depends on applications, and so the thing is, after downloading your application, you need to click on open file if you want to install that application right away, or you can go to your file explorer, and here inside downloads you will get all your downloaded files. So I'm gonna install VLC media player first. So you need to double click on it, or you can right click on it and open, and it will ask you for the permission. So you might not be able to say it, so you need to just say yes, because can you see this shield over there? So they are running this application as administrator, so you need to give them a permission. So you need to say, do you want to allow this application? You need to say yes. Okay, after that you will get this pop-up. Here you need to pick your language. It's not gonna be same every time, but click OK. Then next, you need to read it by the way, but next, install, and it's gonna install it. Okay, so let it finish, and see, and here you can click on finish. Because of this box is checked, so it's gonna launch the application right away. So see, now VLC is installed. If it's not launching right away, so you can go to your start button and search for VLC. You can open your application from there. Okay, so now let's install our second application, which is IDM. So I'm gonna click on it. You see this shield icon, so they will ask me some permission. So I'm gonna click allow, same thing, next, accept, next, finish, and you will see a shortcut, or you can go to your Windows button, start button, and you can search for IDM. And now it's installed. So I have only 9 days left to register this app. So okay, so IDM also installed. The final application, Google Chrome, same thing, double click on it, allow. Now it's gonna download some files, initialize those files, and now your app is installed, and you can start working on it. Okay, so I hope after watching this video you will be able to download and install any application inside your Windows machine. But if you want to know where this application gonna be stored, or it's gonna store all its files, then what you need to do while installing your application, you need to be little careful when you click OK and next. While installing this application, it will also ask you for the location where this application gonna store all its files. Okay, so how many space is required, how much space you already have there. So you can use this browse button if you want to change the location of the installation, but I recommend you to install all the applications inside program files. But if you still want to change the location or destination, then you need to click on browse, pick a different location, let's say user, you want to store it somewhere else, so you can do that too. Okay, so yeah, so just click install. It's gonna install all the files inside program files. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day.